Brilliant musical composition depicting the underlying stress of events and characters in the movie. In the movie, Professor Niels Bohr told Oppenheimer that you don't read music, you hear it. The music fits perfectly into the situations and the atmosphere, saying words that are not spoken as part of dialogue. Kudos to the music director for this. Since the Trinity scene, the portrayal of silence, the marvelous depiction of power of the atom bomb, and Opie's reaction to it. Dialogues. The dialogues of the movie will surely become popular quotes in a few days' time. The dialogues were deeply meaningful and apt for the situations. My particular favorite is the one where Einstein told Opie, "Bear the consequences of your achievements." In a few words, Nolan expressed his deep anxiety for the future of humanity in the face of technological advancement. Theme. Understand the paradoxical relationship between subjective experiences and objective valuation. Opie's character was paradoxical. The subject of science that he studied was paradoxical too. The uncertainty of his character is evident when, after the atomic explosions in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, he attended a meeting. He forced himself to say things that people would like, but deep under his mind he was troubled by visions of the bomb killing hundreds and thousands of innocent civilians. Just like uranium, Opie was split into two. Cinematic representation. The use of black and white for scenes that contain Levi-Strauss, depicting his perspective of looking into things objectively. Reality is filled with different shades of colors, just like the character of Opie, but some people are never capable of seeing things in the whole spectrum. The use of black and white to define the difference in perspective is very modern and impactful. The interplay of characters. The stress and tension between the characters and its depiction is wonderfully executed by Nolan. He gets a 10 out of 10 in his directional abilities. The subject is complex and the treatment is slow and boring, but it is the mutual tension between the characters that kept the movie moving. It acted like a gravity to bind the audience to their seats. Emotions driving sequence. The dilution of timeline is not new in Nolan films. What is important in Oppenheimer is that the emotions drive the sequence and not the other way around. It is a movie about human insecurities and emotional stress and anxiety in face of technological disruption. It is supposed to be a period film, but Nolan has made it more relevant for today. The juxtaposition of events seem complex at first, but the audience is made to encounter the emotional stress as the primary objective of the movie. It is about the fission that is happening in our lives today. The message for future, the tumultuous relationship between technology and the political power, and understanding what is in store for us in the future. The movie ends in a dystopic vision, and that is the reality, as we face the threat of artificial intelligence, biochemical warfare, and nuclear disasters. The movie can be a lesson that if we do not coexist, we will perish together. The men of power do not care for science, and the movie points out that our future is still in danger due to political forces and petty human insecurities. Robert Downey Jr. as Levi-Strauss acted in a negative role, and this is phenomenal acting. His expressions of an ambitious and shrewd politician deserve huge respect for his portrayal. Of particular interest are scenes where he acted in the most polite manner, reflecting his cunningness. Finally, Cillian Murphy is absolutely fantastic and probably one of the best of all time. He was perfect. His gestures, his movements, and his attitude perfectly fitted the character, and just by acting alone he was able to communicate Oppenheimer's paradoxical nature. This will go down in history as one of the best acting performances in cinema.